Hey everybody, Ruin the Gaming's ad from the ARK Trade Federation, and today was a crazy day at the Xbox Showcase showing off some ARK 2 news. One of the things we got was another CGI trailer here that we'll put up on the screen. Some real-time footage captured in the new Unreal Engine, and it looks really, really good. Obviously, the majority of ARK players wanted to see some actual gameplay footage. We didn't get that, but what we saw was some really updated graphics and some really, really cool stuff. Before we get into some of the other things that we saw, kind of behind the scenes, if you were paying attention, if you're not a subscriber to the ARK Trade Federation, please click that subscribe button. We'd greatly appreciate it. But the trailer is not the only thing that was released. And if you kind of went into Steam and looked at ARK 2, there were some really, really interesting things that you saw. Obviously, the first thing is ARK 2 is delayed until 2023. Again, when it was announced a couple of years ago at this point, it said, hey, it's coming out in 2022, but apparently we are meant to wait for a little while longer. I don't think it's a big surprise to most people that play ARK that it's delayed until 2023. Unfortunately, we have longer to wait, but such is life. So moving past the disappointment that it was delayed until 2023, if you go into Steam and go into ARK 2 and look at some of the things that are put on there, one of them is obviously just a basic explanation of the game. It talks about, obviously, Vin Diesel and his daughter Mika, that's voiced by the female lead from the Disney movie Moana. Really cool stuff. I mean, obviously, it's a great story. We expect to see great things. Obviously, the cross-platform mods, that's really cool. That's something I think all of us are used to that play ARK is mods, and support for modded unofficial servers. All those things I think we're used to. But as you go deeper beyond, that's where things change a bit. So one of the things is disappointing to me, best-in-class third-person only gameplay. So you're all going to get that over-the-shoulder look. We're not going to be able to zoom in and see, and that's disappointing to me. I think it's disappointing to a lot of people. And a lot of the things that I've read and seen over the course of the day as this news kind of broke out was that third-person gameplay was disappointing to a lot of people. So it'll be interesting to see once they come out with the gameplay what exactly they're going to do. It does look like they have a lot of melee combat stuff. You're talking about blocking, dodging, combos, special attacks. So I think for those that play PvP, this is going to be really cool. It's going to give you a chance to kind of manipulate how you play to create some different attacks, which I think is cool. So, and obviously we're used to an alien environment. It's ARK. We know that there's a lot of dinos that we're going to see, and it's going to be a crazy world. Another thing that I found very interesting was this component-based item crafting. So what you're going to be able to do is construct those weapons and tools from a range of distinct modules to customize their look and functionality. So talking about being able to modify weapons, modify tools, I think that's really cool. And for those that don't play PvP, the bottom one, the opposing PvE force, so it's clear now that when you play in PvE, you're going to have some AI characters coming after you. So there is an opposing force, not just the dinos, not just the things that you're going to be able to fight off with dinos, taming dinos, but you're going to have this hostile tribe come after you, which makes things really interesting. It does add a difficulty to PvE that wasn't there before. So that should be very interesting. So some other things that it's going to bring into the game is obviously some advanced building, which I'm really hoping will change how we build in the game. Their own preferred building templates, which is awesome. You can share them. You can place template layouts, which is great. Obviously it's going to use the full utilization of Unreal Engine 5, so we hope that's great. Obviously, we know we're going to have a character progression and skill system, so that will be very interesting. It says a skill tree, which I think could be very interesting. And then animals tracking by hunt, sight, sound, and smell. That's awesome. So I think it means Gilly will be very important, and then also being able to hide. So I think there's so many great things that are coming to ARK, but I also think that we really need to see the gameplay to see how good this is going to be, to see if this is something that's really going to pique the interest of ARK players. Hopefully it doesn't follow the same path as a game like Atlas, which was very disappointing, but I think there's so much that's been put into ARK 2, so much planning, so much development, so many delays, but hopefully all those things are worth it for those that love ARK, that love everything to do with ARK, and that ARK 2 just expands on that experience and makes it something really, really worth playing, and something worth playing for a very long time. So just wanted to say thanks for watching. Again, if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe to the channel. We'd greatly appreciate it, and we'll see you all on the next video.